Okay, so I'm here. This is Jamie Mayfield. That's me. I'm here with my friend Sue Vaneski, and she is going to show me, or she's actually going to tell me how to put this quilt that I have laid out on the design board. I've got to put this into quilt form. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sew rows. And she's going to tell me what to do because she's a little bossy. So what do I do?
Okay, start in the left corner.
Up here?
Pick that one.
Uh-huh.
Set that one on the one to the right.
Okay.
Then on top of the next one. And go all the way across. Okay, now don't set anything down or twist them or anything. Go straight to your sewing machine.
And then banana peppers and roasted red peppers that are cut up.
Okay, now what do I do?
Set those to your right.
To my right? Okay.
Pick up the top one.
Okay.
And set it here. And then put the next one right
What do I
beside
do?
it and flip it over.
Flip it over?
Right. Now you're going to sew down there.
Okay. Okay.
Now open that up. Slide it over. Flip that one over.
Like that?
Yep. Until the next one.
Open it up. Flip this bad boy over like that. And sew it. Now, I just want you guys to know there's lots of ways to do this step. But I can understand this. I love the way Sue does this because I can redo it. If I have this video to watch, I can do this at home. So I'm at Sue's house now. There's lots of ways to do it. You don't need to point that out in the comments. But that's okay if you want to.
How do you like that seam guide?
I really like this seam guide. That was another hack, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Bonnie Hunter hat.
Oh, yeah? Now, if I didn't have them laid out like this, I'd be turning these blocks and it'd be so messed up. Because this is a confusing quilt block pattern. Okay, now do I iron this now or do I iron it later?
I iron it now, and I would iron it the seams to the right. And then your next row, we're going to iron to the left.
Okay. Nobody's at the iron, so we'll go over there. Alright, so
Now,
iron.
before we leave, I want
Yeah?
you to put a pin or something in the upper left corner.
A pin.
Something so we don't flip it over or get it upside down.
Okay. Alright.
There. Now, take it to the iron and iron the seams to the right.
Changed my mind where I was going. Alright, so iron it to the right, so this way.
So turn it around so it's easier.
Well, I'm left-handed. Do you want me right side up or wrong side up?
I would do it this way, and
Okay.
then now which is the right? This way would be to the right, okay?
But it's really to the left.
Right, but on the wall it'll be to the right. So then you can kind of tug on this as you go, and push your seams this way. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah, we need to bust into that good bread he made yesterday. Sue's giving it a tug for me.
So that's why they're doing it. Or are they all eating it? No.
Okay. So the next block,
She's pregnant with another one.
the next row, I'm going to iron to the left, you said.
Correct.
Okay.
Which on
is
the ironing board will look the same as what you're doing now, except your pin is at that end, and the next row we won't have to turn it around.
Okay.
So we know that that is your upper left corner,
Okay.
and we're going to go put it back on the wall.
Here's on the wall.
Her daughter because of physical limitations or something like that.
Okay, this might be a problem. Okay, let me get a pen. Alright, you got a pen, Melanie? Shortcake. Oh no, you don't have to use that one. Okay, go. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, so start this side again,
Start on this side?
right? One on top of the other. And then go straight to your machine, lay the stack to your right, and do the same thing.
I had to put my finger down.
Here's our crease.
Yeah.
So lay it to the right.
The bank called up. Luckily, I
Set
got
this
phone
one
call.
to the left.
They said, we're checking to see if Mrs. Overton
Go like that.
Yes.
Okay. So you can push stop and we'll catch we'll push the, after I get this one sewn together, we'll go back to the ironing board. Got the pin in the upper left corner. Okay. Now what do you want me to do?
Just flip it over and iron it to the left. So when you're ironing it to the right, you have to turn it as well.
Okay. So now we're just gonna iron this one to the left, like so.
Correct.
Okay. We can handle that. Now I'll go sew the rest of the rows together. Then we'll meet back here. We'll meet back at the design board. Okay, we're gonna sew the. I've got my blocks all sewn together, and I only had one part where it fell apart, and all my little blocks fell off, and that was kind of a bad deal. But I worked through it. Okay. So all my rows are sewn together. We're going to sew all my blocks are sewn into rows. We're going to sew the rows from the bottom up. So the first thing I have to do is sew the bottom row to the next to the bottom row. Now I cheated and I put little tape so I didn't have that little falling off the wall thing happening again. See you in a sec. Okay, so I had sewed the two bottom rows together, actually twice because I screwed it up the first time. But you didn't need to know that, did you? What am I going to do now?
Okay, grab the next row up
Okay.
and lay it face down on the row farthest away from you.
This one?
Yep,
Okay.
face down on top, on top of it.
On top of it?
Yep. And you're going to sew that seam.
Okay.
And each time you come back to the board, you're going to grab the next row up and lay it on the one you just completed.
Okay. And we do it from the bottom up so that it's convenient that we don't have the whole blanket under the arm of our sewing machine.
Right, we're always
That's-
working with the shortest row on top,
Right.
or the narrowest, I should say.
the narrowest row. Yes.
Okay?
Okay, we can do that.
All right.
And I guess I'll see you guys when this thing's together. So I just wanted to check in. I've got this many rows sewn and I've got this many rows to go. Now, if you'll notice, I put my tape with my row number on the bottom. So I know that when that comes down, it goes to the top of that corner right there where my finger's pointing. So the tape's on the bottom and it meets up with that corner, that one right there. Okay, so it's all sewn together. I hope you guys have learned something from this tutorial. Put it back on the quilt. Thank you. Kind of cool. This one was made out of shirts and muslin, just so you know. Guys' shirts. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Thanks for joining me.